Hey y'all, this is Latasha. I'm just coming to you. This is my first video. I'm gonna start my YouTube page. I started my workout regimen with Heat Challenge a while ago. And this is actually the first challenge that I've taken seriously. I've probably been in all of them, maybe give or take 3 or 4, but yeah, I get in them. I have good intentions. Those intentions, I swear, my husband does not like my intentions, but something always come up. So challenge 10, I was like, I'm in this, I got it, we're doing this. And what happens? I go to my tennis match, and yes, I play tennis. I'm on a couple of tennis teams, and that's how I get my cardio in, because we all don't like cardio. Cardio is the worst, but that cardio I love playing tennis. I could play tennis all day. I'm originally from Miami, so we play tennis like all the time. And so moving to Atlanta, it was hard to find people on a tennis court, but when I finally did find somebody and find a tennis court with people on it, I was like, yes, I could start by working out, because I stopped over 10 years. Stopped being active. And that actually showed a lot in my body, and I stopped loving myself. A week into the challenge, my first tennis match, jumped up for a ball and landed badly on my ankle. I was out. I tried to stick it out, but that ankle was a hot mess. It was like I was bugging my husband to help me get around. And then I'm a teacher. Like, you see my setting. This is what my kids have. And I teach first grade. Like, I'm going to have my Martin Luther King, my Malcolm X, my Obama, and yeah, Nelson Mandela. I'm going to have them on the back because they're inspiring. And I want to tell them about those important men. And I got my CAU back there, Panthers. Even though, that was my triumph, I want to remember. I'm very proud of myself for pushing myself to go to college and finish. But I say all of that to say, challenge 11 is when I came back, probably like at the end of challenge 10. I was like, let me, straighten up. Let me get on this meal plan. Let me follow the gym. I did the gym, and I did cardio fast. Maybe I would try to do it at least twice a week. Because on Saturdays and Sundays, I play tennis, and my tennis matches are long, at least 2 hours. I'm sweating all of it. So I make up my tennis, and I make up my cardio with tennis. And so that's what I chose to do for cardio. And I am drinking my I'm making my drink look like wine, but this is my muscle recovery. And yes, I'm taking a sip. So I just wanted to share my story. And so in the challenges, the process is for the long haul, and mentally I just wasn't there. And it's definitely a mental game. I didn't know how far from loving me that I have gone through so many challenges in my life. And I don't want to play the woe is me story. I don't even want to go through all of what happened and why. But it was just a lot of difficult challenges that came back to back to back, and a lot of things that was new to me. And when you're a good person, you just expect everyone to be good and do the right thing, but that's not always the case. And that was hard for me to deal with, especially being a teacher and dealing with kids and parents and administration. It's just that on top of, my marriage and not knowing the foundations of marriage when you as a child didn't grow up in a marriage, and so problems pop up there. And so just having both of those at the same time and realizing what is missing with me. Why have I let myself go so bad to where I don't recognize myself? I don't know who this person is. Like, who are you? You don't even look the same. I can't fit any of my clothes that's in a closet. And I refuse to buy more and more. Like, I still buy the size that I was at, even though that is still a big size. So I need to get to my ultimate weight, which is not actually a weight. It's just how how God made me. And that's where I want to get. I said all that to say that one of the last live calls that DP gave really hit home for me. I started doing the work on myself and stuff came up. I lost my insurance, so I couldn't do it anymore. But during that time, I guess I just digressed, and then situations happened. But I just was like, I need to find a counselor and start working on me and understanding why I respond the way I do. And so I was listening to our accountability call, and DP just was like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I just want to know my people that's been with me from the beginning, and you guys just sign on to the next challenge, and you dropped the ball. You sign on to the next challenge. I just fell off. I fell off. You keep falling off. Why you keep falling off? Why you keep falling off? So I'm just like, wait, is he yelling at us? and I swear to God, he was talking to me, and he was like, you stop being there for you. And he was like, why? You need to get to the bottom of that. And I was just like, yeah, tearing up, like tears running down my face. Like, I can't believe I've let myself forget about me. Now, in this challenge, I went a good 5 weeks without doing any other food. I may not have did the fasted cardio every morning, but I did get my cardio in pretty much. And I went to the gym and I got majority of those out. Like, and sometimes I did 2 a day. So 2 gym days a day, like day 1 and day 2 in one day. And so I would do that. So when I get to my tennis on Saturday, then I'll be done with the gym, especially if it's only 4 a week. So I love the 4 a week. When they went back to 5, I was just like, oh my God, we got 5 days in the gym. And so, yeah, I was a little down because my results weren't coming like I thought they should. I mean, I got a friend involved. She's in Louisiana. She moved. My little Ace Poon Coon, who I used to teach with in APS, and she took the challenge, and she ended up losing more weight than me. And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, what did you do? She was like, oh, I'm walking and I'm doing vegetarian. I was like, oh, okay, no, I need some meat. I don't know about no vegetarian, but yeah, we gonna do that. However, I should be doing vegetarian because of my blood type, so I might just change that to in round 13. So right now at the end of round 11, I was listening to another accountability call. So I got the wake up call from DP about loving yourself. And after I broke down, I was just like, yeah, Tasha, you need to do this for you. And I did. And I'm very proud of myself. And when the accountability call came with Ron, he was like, I know a lot of you are disappointed in what your results are, but and one lady asked a question, it was like, why I didn't lose any weight in my midsection and I'm not noticing anything. It was like, well, depending on your size, you will start seeing slendering in your face first, or in your arms and on your legs and stuff like that. And so I was just like, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Cause yeah, I'm, a little more defined in my neck area, and my arms got a little slender, and my legs are, forming. I guess it's gonna eventually move up. Like, yeah, he just gave me a little boost of confidence because, when you don't see it quickly, you have, doubts, and just don't want that. And I just wanted to start off my videos and challenge for the heat, bringing it on. Being transparent is difficult, very difficult for me to face what I've let myself become. But I'm very proud of me sticking to it. When I don't have as much support at home, it's very back and forth, having communication problems with your husband and that, and not understanding that I'm, putting this aside for me. If you want to eat what I eat, fine. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't mind cooking your stuff separately. I've been doing that for a minute, especially, with different seasonings and stuff. Come on now. But